The grandeur of our republic is hypnotic, but what is true majesty and grandeur? After being in governance for more than 30 years, Lieutenant Governor Dr. Kiran Bedi feels that the most spectacular thing about India is its people, its women. When women are empowered and energized, it's a truly spectacular moment, she says.
I have a very strong belief in self-reliance, and a self-reliant woman makes a self-reliant family. And therefore, the moment you make a woman self-reliant with the help of self-help groups, she's bringing self-reliance to the whole family. I have a very strong belief in self-reliance, and a self-reliant woman makes a self-reliant family. And therefore, the moment you make a woman self-reliant with the help of self-help groups, she's bringing self-reliance to the whole family.
Years of being deprived of formal education and training, women have been the untapped potential, the forgotten half of India. But organized into self-help groups, they suddenly become great agents of change. On a journey to rural Puducherry to witness just one such transformation, where the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, or Nabard, has launched an innovative project called eShakti. eShakti tends to leverage digital technology for sound bookkeeping, SHG governance, and saving and credit data. This will enable bankers to credit link SHGs in full and with increased confidence level.
Nabard is in the business of bringing smiles through prosperity and equity. SHGs also stand for Smiling Hands Guaranteed. Our intention is through the SHG bank linkage movement, we will be able to bring prosperity in the lives of poor people. More than 22,400 self-help groups are in existence, and the banks cumulatively have given about 98 crores.
Nabard, through Micro Enterprise Development Program and Livelihood Enterprise Development Program, facilitates conduct of training programs to train SHGs in livelihood skills, running their own businesses, to access loans and to tackle wage employment issues.
Around 56 villages, we have 250 women self-help groups and 125 joint liability groups with 3,000 women. They are doing on-farm, off-farm and non-farm livelihood activity.
There have been tremendous cultural, social and financial odds facing the women, but getting organized in a group makes the puzzle easier to solve.
To me, self-help group is a panacea for a lot of ills. It's a solution. It's sisterhood. Self-help group also stands for sisterhood. She empowers herself through a team. That means she's never alone. And I've seen women come together, sing together, dance together, learn together, save together, help each other together. It's so many things.
This self-help group was trained in tailoring, which is a skill in demand in this rural area. Nabard created a circle of stakeholders to avail a dedicated working space, machines and accessories required for an independent unit. They also helped this group to avail large orders like uniforms for factories and school children, along with a rural mart to sell the finished product. Anandi, who has graduated to now being a senior supervisor, says life has changed due to additional income.
என் பொண்ணை படிக்க வைக்கிறதுக்கு இது காரணம் தையல் தைக்கிறதுனால தான். இதில் இருக்கிற வருமானத்தை வச்சு தான் என் பொண்ணு, எங்கள் பசங்க, இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்னன்னா, எங்கள் வீட்டுக்காரங்களை நாங்கள் எதிர்பார்த்து நிற்கல.
Creation of self-help group and livelihood training is a vital landmark. But to make each group a dependable business identity, some more effort is required.
Around more than 600 SHGs were being formed by the BDO office of Karaikal. Though so many SHGs were existing in Karaikal for a very long time, Nabard came up with a unique program called as eShakti, by which we will digitize the records of the SHGs. So these methods of digitization help the SHGs to track their credit history and as well as to link them with the banks. So these linkages of the SHGs to the bank help the SHGs to get more easier loans, and banks were also got confidence in lending to SHGs.
eShakti platform has been introduced, which has so far covered 2,200 groups, and all the groups there is 100% credit coverage by all banks. which means that bankers are becoming more comfortable on a digital platform. And we expect the bankers to individually rate these SHGs and then extend them collateral-free loans.
Knowledge of mobile and computer use, along with financial literacy, complete the cycle for truly self-reliant women entrepreneurs. This perhaps is the most liberating part of the journey for most women in rural India.
Right? Then it goes. There is asking, please say for example 5,000.
If women in self-help group get the right kind of training right in the beginning, they get financial literacy, they get digital literacy, and they get even marketing skills, because Nabard has been training, I've seen, they've been training in marketing skills, and they've even been facilitating.
தொழில் எதுவும் தெரியாது மேடம், சும்மா அந்த வாழ்வாதார இதில் தொழில் சொல்லி தராங்க, அதுமாரி எதுவுமே தெரியாது, வெளி உலகமே நாங்களுக்கு தெரியாது, போனது இல்லை, கஷ்டம்தான்.
But the moment you make them self-help groups, now they want to calculate, they want to count money, they want to save money, they want an accountant.
For the longest time, self-help groups were not considered bankable entities who had capacity to return loans or to maintain committed timetables. That view is now fast changing.
Most of the SHGs have a record of on-time repayment 99.9% of the times. The poor people are the most bankable in the country. This is much better than what the corporate India repays.
I've rarely come across an NPA in self-help group where the women have walked away. But I say women don't disappear. They're very grounded and they don't like to be under loans. Women don't squander gambling, they don't squander drinking, they don't squander smoking. Financial discipline is amazing.
In the hands of women, small changes have started to show big results, proving that policy needs to focus on people.
All our development intervention, the focus is people. We should not get stuck with programs or projects. Focus, whether it is impacting them, then we have to come back and then improve upon our project delivery system or project design, etc.
Nabard, I think, is playing a vital transformative role in spreading this movement. I've seen any woman they've touched, any village they've gone, anywhere they've invested has transformed people's lives. This is a very transformative bank, and the more its reach, the greater the good will happen.